Yes, the video title is not lying to you. Today I'm going to be eating predominantly carbohydrates, and I'm going to show you my experience and what it's like just eating carbohydrates. However, shoot me if you want. It may be a little bit clickbait. I'm going to be eating protein and I'm going to be eating a little bit of fat, but most of my diet today is going to be coming from carbs. So if you're on keto, click off this video. The reason being is because I am running my first marathon on Sunday and I need to fuel my body. And I did some research with nutrition with how to sort of approach fueling your body properly before a marathon, and I've never really done this thing called carb loading before. They normally do it a couple days out from a marathon or any long distance endurance event, so that's what I'm trialing out. And yesterday I had a little bit more carbs, but today we're 2 days out. Today is where the ultimate carb maxing begins. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to be taking you guys through what I'm eating today to support and fuel my body for the race on Sunday. Currently on my morning walk, because although we're going to be eating a lot of food today, the morning walk stays in play. Anyway, enough yap from me. I'm going to finish this walk, go home, and I'm going to show you my waffle recipe. I'm going to have a lot of waffles this morning. Look who joined me in the walk.
This is vlog.
Little vlog ski.
Oh, yeah, vlog for the marathon, eh? Carb day for Urban, day one.
Day one.
Waffles for breakfast.
Waffles for breakfast.
Okay, we're back at the crib. In terms of these waffles that I'm going to be making, they're going to be high carb. It's pretty high in protein as well, which I'm trying to keep the protein moderately low considering I'm running a marathon in 2 days. Like, I'm still hitting like minimum 150 grams of protein per day, but majority of my calories and what I'm eating is going to be derived from carbohydrates because that is the fuel that I need to run at a pace I want to run during the marathon. I use this recipe for my protein pancakes too, but I'm using them for waffles as well because no difference. Oh, I forgot baking powder. Oats, flour, baking powder, whey protein, some yogurt for the top, honey, some jam, cottage cheese. Literally don't even taste it, so it doesn't even matter. Blend it up, put it on the waffle thing, and then boom. I also put creatine in there just because you can't even taste it and gotta get my daily dose of creatine. So I guess I'll whip this up together, show you the finished result in a bit. It'll be very carb heavy. Guess the carbs in the comments.
That is pretty heavy, guys. That's pretty heavy. There's the mixture. Time to blend. Figured I'd get some B-roll of me pouring this onto the waffle. Oh, filming and doing this is hard. Man, I'm terrible at filming. Now we wait. The reveal. Oh, now that, my friends, is what you call a waffle. All right, fast forward me just finished meal.
As you can see, the waffles are now done. It made me about 5 waffles, which is amazing. Puts a smile on my face. I'm gonna top it off with some yogurt. And the toppings is where the carbohydrates come in. This pure maple syrup, it has 130 calories, very dense. But in 35 mils, it has got 31 grams of carbohydrates. I need that. Manuka honey, I'm gonna have 30 grams of that. This is just sugar-free caramel syrup. That is just for my pure enjoyment. But yeah, I'm gonna go to town with the toppings, show you the end result. No fruit, no mixed berries on this. I would normally add that, but I'm trying to keep my diet relatively low in fiber today. So I'm just avoiding some of things like that because I don't want to have any digestive issues when I'm running. But yeah, I'll show you the end result type shit. So this meal here has around, I think, 1,000 calories, and I would say around 170 to 160 grams of carbs. The reason why I said earlier I'm trying to keep the fiber quite low is, like I said, I don't want to have any digestive issues, so I would normally have like some frozen mixed berries on this. Honestly, this would be a normal breakfast for me, but I would just lower the portion sizes with what I'm having, so it wouldn't be as voluminous as this. But I'm gonna tuck into this lunch, or I might have a lot of snacks throughout the day, like bagels, bread, toast, just really carbohydrate dense foods. I'm honestly not taking account into how many calories I'm really consuming. Carbohydrates is the main focus, so it's not the end of the world. I will not gain 5 kilos of fat by the end of today or tomorrow. So yeah, I will tuck into this and then I'll give you an update for whatever else I eat today. Does this not look amazing, by the way? Tell me this doesn't excite you every single... Whoa. Sorry if this is making you guys jealous if you're on a cut at the moment.
Boys. My life is pretty good.
Okay, we next snack into the day, we're gonna have a bagel. This is actually a blueberry bagel, not that anyone asked, but this has about 260 calories, 10 grams of protein, and 51 grams of carbohydrates. Just in this. I'm gonna have this with a bit of jam, and that will top me up for maybe until lunch, depending on if I feel like I need more carbs. After this, I probably would have only had like 200 grams of carbs maybe, and I'm trying to hit like 700 grams of carbs, which is a lot of carbs. I will say, if my parents are watching, I could use it with a nice camera for my birthday. You know, birthday's coming up. Wouldn't want to be on my phone recording everything, you know, wink, wink. Anyway, bagels out. I've never actually tried these bagels before. They're blueberry bagels. I just grabbed them because they had the highest amount of carbs per bagel. No specific reasoning other than that. And jam, high carbs, a little bit higher in fiber. Bagels, jam. Oh, I'll give a review. I gotta be completely honest with you. I cannot taste the blueberries at all. It just tastes like a normal freaking bagel. Abe's Bagels, I've got you in the past, but I don't taste the blueberries, sorry. Love. I guess I'll update you for lunch maybe. I think I'll have some rice with some potatoes. I don't know. I'll make something up. High carb, you know the deal. Okay, we are on meal, snack, whatever you want to call it. Number 3 for today. We're going with 500 grams of sweet potato and honey and a nice wrap. That is just a carbaholic meal and a half. We're gonna have a probably bigger lunch with some rice, a little bit low in fiber, and chicken just to get protein in, you know. But for now, this is gonna be another snack. Carb City right now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm enjoying this, as you can tell.
It's now lunchtime, official lunchtime. I don't even want to know what I call that other snack. I've got some rice cooking on the stove, and I'm gonna cook some chicken and rice. Classic bodybuilder type shit. I'm gonna have no vegetables because I'm trying to cut out my fiber intake. Got 150 grams of white rice, which is a lot of rice cooked, and about 500 calories just of rice. And I'll probably have 200 calories worth of chicken breast. And yeah, that'll pretty much be me for a while. I might have some snacks in between. I'm not sure if I need to go to the supermarket just to stack up on a bit more carbs, but I think this will leave me with about maybe halfway through. I'm not too sure. I'll check how many carbs and protein and everything I'll have after lunch and give you an update. But I'm cooking this rice, as you can hear. It's doing its thing. I'm gonna season that chicken, pan the chicken, and we're gonna have a good lunch, sit outside because the sun is beautiful. And then yeah. Okay, first off, take a moment to look at this weather today. Oh my goodness me. That is some beautiful weather, I must say. Now, for lunch, we've got beautiful chicken, rice, and a tortilla. This is about 150 grams of raw rice cooked, 200 grams of chicken, making sure to get the protein in. That is pretty much the meal in a nutshell. I'm gonna go eat this meal because I need carbs, carbohydrates in the system. I think after this meal, I would have had nearly 500 grams of carbs and like 2,700 calories just before lunch, which is absurd to me. Something I don't normally eat as much, I'd say, before lunch, but sign up for a marathon and you can eat carbohydrates as much as you want 2 days before the race. Anyway, I'm gonna eat this. Sun's out, guns are out. I'll give you an update with my next meal, whatever that may be. Okay, we're update. I'm currently driving up my driveway, so I'm gonna try to do this multitask. I'm trying to steer the wheel and record me speaking. Anyway, we're gonna go to the supermarket, get a few bits and bobs for the marathon. I think some rice cakes, maybe a couple more electrolytes and some more bagels possibly. I mean, currently we're at, I think I want to prioritize eating a lot more carbs today than tomorrow. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm already around at like 450 grams of carbs. So we only have like 250 more grams to go. And yeah, we have one more meal till the finish of the day. I don't know if I need to be snacking anymore. I feel like I could just smash back a whole tub of honey if I wanted to achieve my carbohydrate target. But yeah, honestly, if I wanted to gain weight, it would be so easy, like so easy. And I get why people struggle to lose weight, because if you're unaware of what foods are good for you and what foods aren't good for you and how many calories are in such foods, then it's easy to gain weight. And I understand. Anyway, fast forward to me at the supermarket. Funnily enough, I just got to the supermarket and our power throughout the whole town is out. So I don't know how this is gonna go, but fingers crossed we can get the goods, because this guy needs his carbohydrates. Like, what the hell is this? The whole store has no power, but we can still pay for the food, which is good. To give you guys a little update, their whole power just cut off. So their checkouts weren't even working. I couldn't even buy my carbohydrates, my precious carbohydrates. Oh well, that was just a complete waste of time. We move. Okay, to give you guys a little update, it's been a little over 2 hours now. Between the 2 hours time, I had a bagel with some honey and jam. I'll put on the screen a photo of me eating it because I didn't record it. But the power has been out in our whole region, so we are unable to cook, and I just want to cook rice, but I can't. I've got bagels. I should manage, you know, it's not the end of the world. It's not like I'm living in a third world, fourth world country, you know. I'll survive, but the carb loading, I guess I'll give you an update for what I'm having for dinner. Fingers crossed the power comes back on and the carbs can start being ingested. I've had about, I think, 550 grams of carbs so far today, like over 3,000 calories, but we're gonna keep pushing because we haven't even had dinner yet. Dinner's just probably gonna be more chicken and rice, to be honest. Very filling, carb heavy, does the job. Guess what? The power came back on. Wow, that was annoying. But anyway, the last sort of meal of the day, chicken and rice. Pure bodybuilder type shit, even though I am not training for a bodybuilding competition, I can tell you that. It's just like 150 grams of chicken and a packeted rice. I think it had like 100 grams of carbs, not even looking at the calories. Anyway, I'm gonna tuck into this, and the last meal of the day is probably just gonna be a Greek yogurt bowl. Not much carbs. I just enjoy finishing my night off with some Greek yogurt, so that's what I'm gonna do. Nothing special. Tomorrow I'll probably take it a little bit easier, but today was the main carbohydrate focused day. And yeah. Okay, so we have nearly finished day of eating. I am simply going to have a bowl of 2 of these Chobani Greek yogurts. Honestly, I have probably eaten a bit too much protein today. I've had like 230 grams, which I'm supposed to keep moderately low when carb loading. I have researched, but at the end of the day, I enjoy eating my yogurt at the end of the night. And I don't think there are too many bad things associated with hitting a higher protein goal per day. So you know what? I'm gonna do it. And I think that I will still run completely fine. I'm gonna have some oats, some honey, and some Chobani yogurt, finish off the night. But yeah, gonna have this, and I will show you what it looks like after. But yeah, that is pretty much the full day of eating. I am, to say, carved up. I'm full. Yeah, that's my full day of eating today. If you guys want any other recommendations of what I should be posting, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'm open to anything. You know, my goal is to sort of simplify nutrition and fitness for you. And just, I guess, on the back of that, like if you're working towards any fitness goals yourself at the moment and you're stuck, you don't really know where to start, I'm going to leave a link to book a Calendly call with me. We can just talk about your goals, what's really been holding you back, and what support, you know, would actually benefit you, and if I can actually help you. If that's something you'd be down to do, feel free to book a call with me. It doesn't cost me anything, doesn't cost you anything. It's just a free call. So feel free to do that. Anyway, that's my day done. One more day into the marathon. Let's go. Thanks for watching.